My rising light, pause everything you are doing right now. Stop scrolling. Do not exit this video. Do not let your attention drift for even a second. I am calling you to stillness in this precise moment, because what is about to unfold has been timed deliberately for you. What will be revealed over the next stretch of minutes will uncover the real reason you have felt immobile, the hidden explanation behind why progress seemed to visit everyone else while passing you by. Out of the countless people consuming content at this very hour, millions of eyes, millions of distractions, only a handful were aligned to intercept this exact message. Some sensed it and left. Others felt the pull but resisted. And then there is you. You remained. That alone speaks volumes. Your guardian has been advocating for you relentlessly. 4 weeks now, day after day, they have been positioning circumstances, nudging your awareness, interrupting your sleep patterns, stirring you awake at strange hours like 3:33 in the morning. You have noticed the repeating numbers. You have felt that sudden heaviness in your chest that came without explanation. You told yourself it was pressure. You labeled it anxiety. But it was neither. It was a signal, an alert system from heaven, preparing you for this intersection in time. Because beginning tomorrow morning at a very specific moment in your time zone, a chain reaction will initiate. A sequence will begin that carries enough force to either launch you directly into the purpose you were designed for, or trap you in a repeating cycle you have already grown weary of. The difference between those two outcomes will be decided by what you choose in the next few minutes. This is not exaggeration. This is alignment. When you type 3:33 right now, not later, not after you finish listening, you are not performing a ritual. You are responding. You are acknowledging awareness. Those numbers act as a signal flare, declaring to the unseen realm that you are present, receptive, and ready. The moment that declaration is made, movements begin beyond your physical sight. Records bearing your name are unlocked. What has been held back, not denied but reserved, begins to move. Authorization is granted. Gates that were closed not out of punishment, but out of preparation begin to open. Immediate obedience reveals readiness. It demonstrates capacity. What is approaching your life carries weight, and not everyone can carry weight without being crushed by it. I've been watching you far longer than you imagine. I have counted the tears that soaked your pillow when no one else knew you were breaking. I heard the prayers you whispered so quietly you were not even sure they qualified as prayers. I was there when you smiled in public while unraveling in private. When you collapsed inward and thought, I can't keep doing this. Strength was being deposited even though you could not feel it at the time. I saw the long nights when your thoughts would not quiet. I saw the moments when fear wrapped around your chest and hope felt like a distant memory. You did not fight those battles unnoticed. Nothing about your struggle has been invisible. You did not encounter this message randomly. Nothing in my kingdom happens by accident. This moment was arranged. This intersection was scheduled. Out of endless options, this was placed directly in your path because you need to hear this now. You have not been forgotten. Not once. 11 months ago you made a decision quietly. No one was watching, or so you thought. In a moment of exhaustion, you chose what felt easier instead of what you knew was right. You compromised something sacred for temporary relief. You traded conviction for comfort. And while you moved on outwardly, something shifted inwardly. That moment did not ruin you, but it did create a breach. A subtle opening. Through it came delay, confusion, unnecessary loss. That is why things suddenly felt harder. That is why progress slowed without explanation. That is why relationships destabilized, finances slipped through your fingers, and effort stopped producing results. You were not cursed. You were exposed. The enemy recognized the fracture and moved quickly, not because you are weak but because you are dangerous. Opposition is never assigned to insignificant lives. Resistance targets potential. Delay is the favorite weapon used against those whose future carries impact. But here is what has shifted. That opening is being sealed right now. As awareness rises, restoration begins. What was accessed without permission is being removed. What was damaged is being reinforced. Within days you will feel lighter, not emotionally but fundamentally. The pressure will lift. Clarity will return. You will recognize yourself again. Your participation matters. When you engage, when you align, you are consenting to restoration. You are agreeing to internal correction, to recalibration, to healing at the root rather than the surface. Pay close attention to what follows because it is tailored precisely to your life. 4 weeks now, you have been experiencing a recurring dream or a repeating sensation upon waking. You cannot remember details, but you wake with urgency, like time is accelerating, like something important is approaching. That is not imagination. Your spirit has been receiving information while your mind rests. You have been shown fragments because the full picture has been blocked. There is interference. 2 individuals currently connected to your life are contributing to that static. You already know who they are. Their faces surfaced the moment this was said. One is linked to your work or daily responsibilities. The other disguises themselves as close, family or friend, but consistently drains, distracts, or destabilizes you. They are not consciously malicious, but they are being used, and their proximity has consequences. Before this day ends, you must create distance, not out of anger, not with drama, but with boundaries. You are not required to carry everyone forward with you. Some people are chapters, not conclusions. Loyalty that costs destiny is misplaced. Solitude with purpose is more powerful than company that diminishes you. Over the next 24 hours, your discernment will sharpen. You will feel an internal resistance when contact from these individuals arises. Honor it. That guidance is live, active, and precise. Once space is established, watch what happens. Within days, a new connection will enter your life. Unexpected, unplanned, divinely timed. This person carries access you do not have, insight you have been missing, and momentum that will compress years into months. You will recognize the encounter immediately, not by logic but by peace. Conversation will flow effortlessly. Trust will form unusually fast. You will feel seen in a way you have not felt in a long time. Do not overanalyze it. Do not resist it. Follow the calm. That peace is confirmation. And within your first conversations with this person, something will be spoken, casually, almost offhand, that will confirm everything you are hearing right now. When it happens, you will know beyond doubt. This was not coincidence. This was alignment. They will speak casually about an opening you quietly stopped believing in. They will reference an idea, a path, or a possibility you had already buried under disappointment. They will carry insight about something you have been studying, praying over, or researching in silence for months. They will know a person, a space, a table you assumed was permanently inaccessible. This is not coincidence. This is deliberate positioning, arranged by the hand of God with precision you could not have engineered on your own. Right now, share this message with exactly 3 people. Not later. Not when it feels convenient. In this moment. 3 specific individuals whose faces have already surfaced in your mind without effort. The first person needs this message as urgently as you do. They are unknowingly moving toward danger, and this warning may interrupt a path that could cost them everything. The second person is spiritually grounded, someone who understands intercession and knows how to stand in the gap. You will need their prayers over the next 45 days as transitions accelerate. The third person has reached the edge of hope. They are considering a final decision they believe will end the pain. This message could stop them tonight. Send it now. Your obedience is not only protection for them, it accelerates movement in your own life at the same time. Now we must address the issue that has been weighing on you the longest. Money? Financial pressure has followed you so consistently that anxiety has started to feel normal. You wake up already calculating expenses. You fall asleep replaying numbers that never seem to balance. You shift funds, postpone payments, silence calls, and lie awake watching stress compound. That strain has begun to settle into your body. It has dulled your joy, shortened your patience, and made peace feel distant. Within the next 35 days, you are going to receive $47,000. This is not symbolic language. This is not metaphor. This is literal provision, actual currency that can be deposited, transferred, and used. $47,000 is being released through channels you cannot yet see, by methods you would not predict, from sources that are currently outside your awareness. It may arrive through a business opportunity, a legal matter, an inheritance, an insurance outcome, a real estate transaction, a recognition of your work, or a promotion paired with unexpected compensation. The pathway is not yet visible to you, but the release has already occurred. It has left heaven's treasury. It is in motion. Resistance is being removed. Delay is being dismantled. The only thing capable of interrupting this flow now is unbelief. So speak this aloud, clearly, with intention, regardless of who is near you. I receive the financial breakthrough of $47,000 that has been declared over my life. I reject every lie telling me I am undeserving. I refuse every thought that says this is impossible. I break agreement with lack and poverty that has followed my family line. I declare that insufficiency ends now and abundance begins now. My season of barely surviving is over. My season of overflow has begun. Say it audibly. The spiritual realm responds to voice. What is spoken with authority becomes established. Before this month ends, you are required to complete 3 specific actions to properly position yourself for what is already moving toward you. First, within the next 36 hours, give financially somewhere you are prompted. You will feel a clear internal pull toward a person, a ministry, or a cause. That tug is not emotion, it is instruction. When it comes, respond immediately. The seed you plant in the next 36 hours will determine the scale and speed of what you harvest in the coming 35 days. Second, within the next 10 days, you must forgive someone who does not deserve it. Their name already crossed your mind and your body reacted. You have carried this offense longer than you realize. That bitterness has been quietly restricting flow in your life. Forgiveness is not approval, it is release. Say this out loud: I forgive them completely. I release them from owing me an apology, an explanation, or repayment. I cancel the debt in full. What they did no longer controls my present or my future. I am free. This is not for their benefit. This is for your freedom. Third, within the next 28 days, take one bold step toward the vision you have avoided out of fear. You already know exactly what it is. Register the business. Schedule the appointment. Start the conversation. Enroll in the course. Buy the domain. Write the first page. Whatever it is, do it within 28 days. That action is not small. It is a key. Obedience here unlocks acceleration that logic cannot produce. Now hear this carefully about tomorrow. Tomorrow has been intentionally arranged. Between 9:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. in your time zone, something will occur that seems ordinary in the moment but will prove foundational later. It may be a brief conversation, an email, a call, or a subtle rerouting of your day. You will feel a gentle internal prompting to slow down, to speak, to pause, or to change direction. Honor that prompting. It is guidance in real time. One small act of obedience tomorrow may open the door to your next chapter. Be aware, however, that resistance will attempt to interfere. Manufactured urgency. unnecessary conflict, sudden drama demanding your attention. Recognize it for what it is, distraction. Address what is required, but do not allow chaos to consume the day. Stay focused, stay alert, subscribe and remain connected. What is being released is ongoing, and some instructions will be time-sensitive. Staying aligned matters. Here is what will follow if you obey. In 30 days, people will comment on how different you seem. In 60 days, your financial reality will reflect numbers you have not seen in years. In 90 days, a relationship you believed was finished will revive. In 6 months, your daily life will look unrecognizable in the best way. In 9 months, promises you almost forgot will manifest. In 12 months, you will look back at this moment and recognize it as the turning point. But everything hinges on obedience within the next 24 hours. Will you respond? Will you act? Will you follow through? Some will delay and remain unchanged. Others will obey and become living evidence of what happens when divine timing meets human response. Declare this now: I am chosen by heaven. Say it. Type it. Own it. You were not overlooked. You were not accidental. You were selected with intention. There is a reason resistance has been intense. It is because of what you carry. As you finish reading these words, a blessing is being released over the next 35 days of your life. Provision, protection, clarity, restoration, and favor are aligning. Watch for confirmations. Pay attention to unusual encounters. Notice repetition. Heaven is validating what has been spoken. Your story is not ending, it is shifting. Your purpose is not lost, it is activating. Your future is not behind you, it is opening. Walk forward. Stay obedient. Remain expectant. What has been released cannot be stopped.